All right, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in to this very short broadcast. I'm not going to take a lot of your time. Um, I'm not sure if you are able to hear me. Please, can you give me a kind of? I need a feedback from out there. If you are able to hear me, please kindly let me know you're hearing me properly. I need someone to give me a feedback out there. All right, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for feedback. Okay, loud and clear. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm still waiting for more people to join. I am not on. I'm not on Instagram this evening. It's just gonna be on Facebook and YouTube for tonight. Okay. I know. I know it's Friday night. Friday night is always very challenging. Uh, very challenging when it comes to Friday night. Some people are home. They're just trying to rest. Some people are planning to go out for a party or something. You know what I'm saying? So to get a lot of people on the show is always very difficult. But well, you guys are welcome. Can I know exactly where you're connecting from? Quickly, can you share where you're connecting from with me? Can you share where you're connecting from with me? All right. Good morning, Vivian. Good morning. Thank you very much. How are you doing? All right. I did that for Coyote. How are you? Oluwaseun Babatunde. I know. All right. I somebody is connecting from Katy. Thank you very much. I used to live in Katy. I moved out of there after some time, you know. But I'm enjoying myself here in Rosenborg right now. I'm enjoying myself here in Rosenborg. It's a little difficult for someone to come and visit. If they don't really love you, they will not come to visit you here in what do you call it, in Rosenborg. All right, I have someone from Cape Town, UK in the house, Canada in the house, someone from Germany in the house also. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate you guys um, for showing up on my show. I'm trying to set the camera just to look a little, just to be a little dark. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Is that too dark? I think that's too dark. I'm not sure. Let me bring it up a little bit. Yeah. All right. Let me get the exposure to go down just a little bit more. All right. Let's manage it like this. I believe you guys can see it. Somebody is from Chicago. I have Chicago. I have Nigeria. I have someone from Dallas connecting already. All right. Let's go ahead. I need you guys to talk to me. Are you guys tired? Is there anything wrong? It seems like you guys are tired this night. You guys are not responding. Instagram people are always like, ah, if I get on Instagram right now, the response is going to be out of the roof. I don't know. You guys on Facebook are, normally quiet and stuff. Why? What's that? What's the problem? Instagram, I mean, YouTube and Facebook, you guys are always very quiet. I don't know why, but my guys on Instagram, I'm telling you, they will push you until you actually to buy my channel or trailer lenu. And it's always a good thing. I love that. I love when people push me like that. Instagram people are always like, whoa, it's like they're on steroid or something. But you guys on YouTube and Facebook, you guys are too quiet for my liking. I don't know. I love it when my crowd when they're hyper. Okay, maybe I should just join Instagram so that Instagram will give me ginger. Instagram always the ginger into me. You guys are slowing me down one kind. I don't know why. I don't know why you guys are doing this. You're slowing me down. You are not putting the ginger into it. And I need the ginger. I need that ginger right now. Okay? Somebody's saying something. We will change. All right, I'm expecting you guys to change it because I don't understand how you guys are behaving. You guys are just too quiet. All right, I'm going straight to Instagram right now. You're going to see what I'm saying. You'll see what I'm saying right now when my Instagram people are here. My Instagram people, forget about those guys. Those guys, woo! The moment I jump on them right now, you will see what I'm saying right now. You guys are just too, I don't know. You guys are sleepy, one kind. I don't know. Look at that. They're popping up right now. Wow. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? They're popping out from somewhere. Big B Adelaja, how you doing? I don't know. You guys on Instagram and YouTube. I mean, on you guys on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know about you guys, man. Kilode. You don't like it, but too. I know. Then you say something. Talk. Chat with me. Chat with me. Say something to me. I'm talking to you. See, I'm not even saying anything. They're already talking. Instagram people. I don't know where they're from. These guys are my guys. When they sang that song, "Who's Your Guy?" Now only me. Voila. Instagram people are my guys, man. I'm telling you. Instagram people, they are my guys. They're my guys. Man. Look at that. Look at those guys. Those guys are already popping out and they're saying something already right now. They're just saying something right now. They don't even have to wait for me to ask them any question. They're just talking right there. Toronto, Canada, welcome. So, guys, let's jump. You see, Instagram people are always talking. They're talking to me already. This is what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it when I get people that are responding. It's just like at the church where you're preaching and everybody's quiet. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't like it when you're preaching in church and everybody's kind of like looking like you, like, what's he saying? I love it when I'm preaching and people are talking back at me. I'll be your guy. Say, you see somebody say you be our guy. That's it. That's what I'm saying right there. All right, let's jump on the show real quick. And the topic before us this evening is kind of like a little deep, and I want us to be very careful as we approach it. very, very careful as we approach it. And I'm going to open my telephone line at a point, and I would like people to contribute on this show. There's a lot going on in relationship. There's a lot going on in relationship right now. And if you don't know, you don't know. And like I said in the morning, if you don't know, you don't know. And sometimes people say, "Oh, is this true? Is this true?" And I always say to people, you better be thanking God. You better be thanking God if you are not going through such. If you're having a TNT movie style broadcast, I know, say. All right, so if you're not going through such, you better be thanking God. I wish I could play music on this show, but if I play any music, the copyright people will come and catch me. And then they will block my account or probably just do something to me. I don't want anything, but I just love music. I love to play music to you guys so we can enjoy the whole stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you are not going through situations in your relationship or in your life, you better be thanking God. Be thanking God that you're free. Be thanking God that you're free. All right? There are a lot of people going through stuff. And that's why this page is created. And that's why we are very problematic. We are always talking about one problem or the other. One problem or the other. One problem or the other. We are always talking about the situation. And because problem, the finish. Oh, we join the enjoy. Voila, the finish. Oh, voila. We don't, the finish at all. It's every time problem will always come. And our responsibility is to look out for our brothers and sisters. And Olume said, David, I don't even know where to get those ones without copyright. I don't know where to get those kind of music without copyright. Every time you hit the music, bam, Facebook will just appear from nowhere. Instagram will just appear from nowhere, and then they just block you and tell you copyright, whatever, and stuff. I don't even know what to play. So, let's just leave it alone. So what am I saying at this time is that so many different things happening right this moment. And we need to just be our brother's keeper. And because you actually out there, you are the one that is problem free. Even I'm not saying you're problem free like that, because you have your own problems too. But at that moment, you're still sane. And those people that are inside of that situation at that moment, they're expecting you to help them to see clearly. They're expecting you to actually speak to them with wisdom and let them understand what to do. Because when somebody is inside of a situation, it's difficult for them to think. They cannot. And that's why the Yoruba people will say, Obeki mumumu kogbe kwarai. Obe ole mumumu kogbe kwarai. It's impossible. It's very, very impossible. Sorry, let me quickly plug this. Let me plug this telephone here, so it's not going to die on the Instagram people. Probably you should create your own customized tune with keyboard. Yeah, I can do that, but I like to play all like Davido song. I like to play like Whiskey. I like to play like all of this gospel music also. And then let's just talk about it. But it's crazy. Everybody, they already put copyright on everything. So where we are right now is that, yeah. Where we are right now at the moment is that we need and we must to be our brother's keeper. And to be our brother's keeper, we must have a kind of a listening here. All right? To listen to our brothers, to listen to our sisters. What are they passing through? What are they going through? And the Yoruba people will say, "Eni to jinsi koto." I don't know how to interpret that, but it is like somebody who falls into the pit has taught some people a lesson that direction you're going, you are not supposed to go there. Maybe you should go this way. Maybe you should go this way. You know what I'm saying? So whenever we come on the line like this, what we come to do is to educate each other, educate ourselves, and then teach ourselves that this is not what you should do, this is what you should do. When someone is inside of a situation, you need to be careful and watch it. You have to watch it. Don't just jump. Always learn from those who are falling and learn from their experience or experiences and stuff, and then you will be able to get better, in your own journey. Now, the topic before us today is very, very deep. My husband is a good man to outsiders. My husband is a good man to outsiders, but wicked to me and the kids. My husband is a good man to outsiders, but wicked to me and the kids. If I decide to open the telephone lines right now, our telephone line right this moment, you're going to be hearing a lot of people will start calling in and sharing their own story also. They will share their own story also. That, oh yeah, I was there, or I'm still there. I'm inside of a relationship like this. That the man is very good to people outside. He will do whatever it is to make other people outside very happy. He will do whatever will make his family, extended family people happy. He will take care of his mother, take care of his father. He will do for his brothers. He will do for church members. He will do for friends. All right. He will even do for enemies. But when it gets to the issue of his wife and the kids, he won't do nothing. People do say, maybe it's actually voodoo. Maybe this is voodoo. Maybe somebody is doing something that the woman that is married to will not enjoy him. That probably what they're doing to him is for his children not to enjoy him, for his wife not to enjoy him. We Africans always want to actually blame the powers and principality when it comes to situations like this. But I want to give us some few points just to open our eyes to see that the possibilities that, possibility of some other things happening inside of the head of that person, in the mind of that person. Okay? So when we get married, we get the marriage is actually for companionship. That is, you like or you love the person you are connecting to, and you promise yourself to be with them, to support them, to work with them, to team up with them, to make life very easy. So if you get to a point in your life and you notice that, okay, that's not possible, that you can't do it, I believe you should communicate it instead of you just going and then putting them inside of this emotional roller coaster whereby emotionally they are actually being tortured. And they're looking at you doing for other people, and you're being nice to other people outside. But when it comes to them and the kids, you're a different person. You know, you're very nice outside, but you're a bully when you come home. Very nice outside, a bully when you come home. Nice outside, a bully when you come home. And it's not just only men alone. Even women are inside on top of this table too. Women are on top of the table also. Women are there. Okay? So this is not about voodoo. It's the way the person is, how everyone understands how to live his life. No, that's not the point, madam. That's Miriam, that's not the point. Thank you very much for your contribution anyway, but that's not the point right there. All right, so I'm going to break it down to you guys. If you are inside of a relationship and you notice that your husband or your wife, love to do for people outside. He loves to respect people outside. He loves to support them financially outside. Okay, but to his own children and you are not getting any kind of love. You are not getting any kind of support. And it is actually very mean when it gets to the house. So I want you guys to listen, and then I will open the telephone line for those who would love to call in, and probably you have something to contribute just to bless us. Just to bless us here. So the first thing I want to say is that it is possible for that man or that woman to be inside of a situation that we call familiarity and comfort. Familiarity and comfort is when people are too familiar with people without boundaries. People will step on each other. All right, you will look at your family as Shebi is my family, I will take care of them later now. Shebi is my wife, I will do something good for my wife later now. All right, it's the familiarity, is out of light of that, to actually disrespect for your family, that they don't understand that the family first before any other thing. So they are too familiar with their wife, too familiar with their children, that they would rather do something outside because they believe that those people I'm doing for is just temporary. Okay, those ones are outside. You are part of me. Whatever it is that I want to do for you, I will do it later because I'm going to do big things. And it's a very wrong mindset, very stupid mindset, that the people at home, they are crying, but the outsiders are enjoying because you're too familiar with your own wife and your children, and you say, oh, you guys can wait. Oh, you guys can. Some people think like that. They think like, okay, well, in the house, yeah, my wife could wait, let me do for my mom. Oh yeah, my children could wait, let me do for my brother's kids right now. Let me buy the toys and send it to my brother's children, and you can wait. You guys can wait. I'll do something for you guys. I have a plan for you guys. It's possible for you to be in the mind of a man like that. That you just feel like, okay, it's my kids, my wife, they're always here. All right, why don't I do for those other people outside first? All right, let me do for other people outside first. And that's a very bad mindset, very, very stupid mindset. That is it. The familiarity and comfort means that you're familiar. You know, it's kind of like you see finish, see finish, and and then you feel comfortable that no, I will do something for you guys later. Da 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 da. Even if your wife is asking, like, why are you nagging? You have me here. I have a plan. I have a plan. You see, there are so many men. They always say, I have a plan. I have a plan. And they do have a plan, but you'll find out that they won't even get to do it, and it's just going to rotten in them, and then they continue to make outsiders happy. All right, they do well for people outside, but they don't do well for people inside. Number two is stress and frustration. Sometimes you don't understand. Women and men, we need to be very, very, very vigilant. We have to be very sensitive. We have to watch. Always make sure you watch. Always make sure that you study the people that you're living with. Are they frustrated? Are they inside of a stress or the other? You see, when a man is stressed out, we are not strong like women. We are not as strong as women. I'm not going to lie to you. It doesn't matter what your husband is saying right now. Your husband may be saying, I'm the man, I'm the man. It's supposed for him to be using the baritone voice and all kinds of stuff. When he gets inside of his stress, we are not as strong as women. Women always go into stress and they will be calming people down. Don't worry. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I don't know how they do it, but they just manage to do it in one way or the other because probably they are stronger than us. Women are stronger than us. Right? They know how to withstand stress. They know how to withstand stress. All right. So when a man is going through stress, either at work or probably, in finances or probably one thing or the other, he's just stressed out, no job, no money, and all kinds of stuff. Let me tell you something. When he comes home and you are not actually understanding what he's going through and you're pushing things into his throat, this guy will become abusive. This guy will become wicked. He's going to be mean. He will say some certain things just to shut you off and to kick you out of his way. All right. But when he gets to the outside, he knows how to hold himself together. All right. Just to respect people because it's just temporary. He's trying to cover his stress, trying to cover his frustration outside. But when he gets to the inside, he will show it to you because you are his own. It's my wife, my kids. All right. Let me let them know how I feel. Right? They're trying to bring that stuff out just for you to know this is how I feel. This is the way I feel. I just feel like this. All right, don't come near me. Don't ask me for nothing right now. I'm going to curse you. Don't say nothing stupid right now around me because I'm frustrated right now. And as I'm frustrated right now, I don't want anybody to disturb me. Sometimes I get to that position myself. That when church members call me, I will be very nice. When church members call me, I'll be like, hey, how you doing? But I just finished yelling. I just finished yelling at my wife. I just finished yelling at my kids. I just finished yelling. But when the church members will call me, I will be nice. I will be very nice, very, very nice. All right. Something's going wrong. You need to always be vigilant. Always know it that something's going on with this guy. It's going to seem like he's wicked, but it's just that he's just trying to showcase what is going through. And then what he's expecting is for you to give him support. But some men will not do this the right way. They will not do this the right way. They will not demonstrate it in the right way. And it's going to be like they're wicked. All right. It's not all of them that are wicked. Some of them are just passing through one situation or the other, and they're stressed out. And they just want you to just stay clear. Just stay clear. Don't come near me. All right. There is a time whereby you need to leave the man alone, leave the woman alone, let them deal with whatever it is that they're dealing with. If you don't leave them alone and you continue to come at them and you're pushing things down their throat, they are going to bite you. They're going to bite you. Okay. And number three is communication issue. Like I said, some people don't know how to communicate. Some women don't know how to communicate. They don't. All right. I know a lot of women that they will tell you, I don't need your money. I don't need your money. I told you I want more. What is that kind of stuff showing the man when you're saying that? Like actually making him to feel like, okay, it's not needed. That kind of a man will get aggressive on you. That kind of a guy will get mean because you are actually depriving him of his ministry. You need the guy's money. You need him. All right. You see, so don't say we don't need your money. Go to hell with your money. This, and all kinds of communication is very important. The way you communicate with your husband is very, very important. The way you talk to him. The way you talk to him. You know, of course, Sister Busola, everybody's got mood swing based on what you're going through. So the way you as a woman communicate with your husband is very important. We are flesh and blood too. All right, you don't expect me to be a Superman. I'm not. I'm a weak guy. I'm only trying to be who I am, just trying to provide for my own home, trying to be strong for my kids, trying to be strong for my wife. Doesn't make me a Superman. So sometimes I'm going to actually fail. Sometimes I will disappoint you. Is when I fail and I disappoint you, I don't want you to just quickly throw me out in the garbage. I don't want you to just quickly start judging me. All right, I need that support. I need that push. I need that encouragement. All right, when I'm not getting that encouragement from you, I'm gonna turn around against you. I'm telling you, Allah, I will turn around against you and I will destroy your joy. I will do that. It is actually in the nature of everyone. Everyone, we all deserve to be encouraged and appreciated. When you're doing something and you're doing it, and people are not appreciating you, you're gonna turn around. You're gonna turn around. You see, so you as a woman supposed to go back and check, how have I been communicating with my husband? What's the tone of my communication? How do I reference this guy? How am I respecting my husband? He's trying, even though he's not getting a lot. He's not getting enough, but he's still trying. Okay? And if a man is trying like that, you're supposed to appreciate the kind of a man. You're not supposed to put more burden upon him. The moment you're putting more burden upon a man, putting more burden upon him, all right, he's gonna snap because you're trying to push him too hard, you know, and his capacity is not up to that level. And the guy will turn around against you just like a snake. Like a snake that you're running after a snake, the snake will run from you. That snake is respecting you by running away from where you are. But the moment the snake will get to a place where he's a fence, that snake will want to defend itself. And that's the time that the snake will turn around and you see the snake come up like this, is ready to die. That snake is ready to die. You know, women get to that position also when you push them and push them and push them, you insult them, you abuse them, and then suddenly you just see them turn around. And when they turn around, their eyes will be popping out of the socket. At that point in time, you'll be scared. You'll never believe it that you've already built a monster in that woman. And by the time she turns around, she's ready to die. She's ready to die. She's ready to die. I'm telling you, you will not believe it. She doesn't care about anything anymore. At that point in time, she's done and she's ready to die. And likewise, a snake will do the same thing and a man will do the same thing. If a man has been stripped of his manhood, no respect for that man, no encouragement for him, no thank you, no celebration, no birthday gift, nothing for him, that guy is going to feel disappointed. And that guy will now turn around. That guy will turn around and bite you. And that's when you see him displaying that attitude of being wicked. That guy is not naturally wicked. It's just that he's not being appreciated in that relationship. And now he wants to destroy your joy. Destroy your joy. So you have to actually watch that also. That's in the aspect of communication right there. Communication issue, you need to communicate well. Communicate respectfully. Communicate nicely. Communicate like an adult. All right? Don't boss your husband around. All right? Some women, they love to boss their husband. They're very bossy. They just talk anyhow to their husband. They just look down on him and talk nonsense. Because you have the capacity doesn't mean that he must to have it. Okay? If you have the ability to go back to school and pass exam, doesn't mean your husband will have that. And that's the reason why you're in his life, just to be a helpmate. All right? Because you passed the board exam and he's still trying, doesn't mean that he's a dumb guy. There are other aspects of life that is actually brilliant more than you. So every other thing that they do, that he does, you need to appreciate him. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my sweetheart. God bless you. I really appreciate this. And the Yoruba people will say, yini, yini, keni, shemi. Some women don't appreciate nothing. Some women compare their husband with another person's husbands. The moment you use this language of, you're comparing. By the time you're comparing your husband with another person, you are actually destroying the mind of your husband, and your husband will come back and bite you because you are messing up. You are messing with his manhood. All right, he's trying within his capacity. He's actually expecting you to say thank you, appreciate him, and then he will do more. But you are already comparing him with another person and say, and then you start sending him to go check his mates. All right, that kind of stuff, and all this kind of stuff will mess the mind of a man up, and it will get the man to be sick. What have you done for me? You've not done anything for me. All right, women love to say that. Women just love to say that, and at the same time they are forgotten. Maybe they didn't forget. Maybe they're just looking for a way to make to make that man feel a little pain, and then they'll say, "You have not done anything for me." But I married you. Remember, I took you out to eat pepper soup. Do you remember I paid for your car? You remember I sent you to school? I paid your school fees. Do you remember all that kind of stuff? No. Sometimes they are forgetting all that, and they're just talking about now, or probably they are comparing you with the husband of this other person who just bought a car for her, or they're comparing you with the husband of this woman who just sent her to Dubai, or they're comparing you with that woman who is actually riding a Range Rover, or whatever it is. And at the end of the day, you ruin your own relationship by yourself. A man will turn around and become this wicked because you mess his manhood up. You'll be like this. You'll never believe it. Okay, don't get me wrong. There are some men that are not trained well, and they're also very, very wicked people. All right, they're wicked people that they will act this way. Either you do well or you don't. Either you speak well or you don't. You communicate well or not. They will still act this way. But some men got damaged because of your style of communication. The way you communicate with them messed them up. Messed them up. And you'll be praying now, firing the devil. It's not the devil. It's you. You did that stuff. You did that stuff. Okay? You did that stuff. All right? And the next one I want to say is the power dynamics. All right? This stuff is, very common with men, that they just want to dominate. They just want to dominate. They want to dominate the home. They want to dominate their husband, their wives. They want to dominate their children. They want to be coming from outside, and everybody will take off running. All right? Everybody will take off running. I know some men like that, okay? They always love it. It's a symbol of power to some men that when I'm coming home, my wife and my kids, let them start running. It makes them feel important because they have low self-esteem. All right? They have low self-esteem. And especially when they are, the short men always want to do that. They instill fear into their family members, their wife and their kids must have to fear them. Just because they're little. You see, when they're little and short like that, they become very aggressive, and they want to dominate. All right, they dominate the family. And some of them who have low self-esteem, the only way they could feel good is when people run when they're coming. When people run when they're coming. All right, so they always want to dominate, and then they will now start making plans. What am I supposed to do? I must be a bully. I have to bully my wife. So if they bully the wife and the wife starts shaking, they feel good. Then they feel good. All right. When they see you loving your wife and going, to cook for your wife and stuff, they feel like, they don't get respect based on that. They feel respect will not come. They feel respect is not going to come from, me just being sweet. They feel respect will not going to come from me being nice. So I must be a bully so that I will be on top. So when I yell and I shout and I do all my wicked acts and stuff, my wife will fear me. Then I will get the respect that is due to me. All right. So you see them, and they call it short man syndrome. These short people are, even women do the same thing. Short women do that too. Short men do that same thing too. They just want to feel noticed, and then I'm here. And that's why when you see tall people like 6'4", 6'5", they look like this. They always look like this because when they enter into a room, they know they are being seen. They don't have to be aggressive. They don't have to be aggressive for you to respect them. You see them up there, they're right all the way up there. But for the little ones, you're looking at them downstairs. You're looking at them all the way down here, and they feel like, Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, what's wrong? And their voice is always very loud. When they come to a place, they are always very loud, and they boast about the money they're making, they boast about the car they're driving, they boast about the house they bought, and they're always this, thing that will make them feel like they're superior and they're superstars and all kinds of stuff. All right. For the tall guys, they just walk into the room like dance, like dance people, and they don't have to actually blow their trumpet. They just sit down somewhere and they drink their cup of tea, and they're just there. They're just there. So when you see some people, men that are short, you always see these with them. They always want to dominate. They dominate their wives. They dominate their children. All right. So when you want to get married, always know it that when you're marrying a short man, it's possible. I'm not saying all of them. It's possible for you to go through this kind of stuff because that man will want to make a point. But who is actually short? Can we debate this real quick? Can we debate this? Who is short? Who can we call short? Like 5'6", 5'8", 5'9"? Are those ones short? Or maybe we should say 5'2", 5'4". If a man is 5'2", forget about it. You're a midget. That's a midget right there. All right. Yeah, and that's a midget. That's a midget right there. For 5'2" is a midget for a man. For a man, that's a midget right there. But for a man, I believe, for a man, you should be probably at least 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", thereabout. All right, 5'5" is short. You see somebody saying 5'5" is short, 5'4" is short. All right, 4'9". Who is talking about 4'9"? Who is it 4'9"? Why are you bringing 4'9" to this whole discussion? We are talking about 5 upwards, man. You're saying 4'9". Who is 4'9"? Have you ever seen anybody that is 4'9" before or a midget? All right. So when you're looking at 5'2", 5'4", 5'6", they're still short. They're still short. And in that way you will see, and in that way you will understand. Somebody say, thank God I'm not short. In that way, you see that they call it the short man syndrome. They will always want to announce their presence. They will always want to announce their presence. They want to come in to a place to blow their trumpet. And somebody says something sometimes ago. I can't remember who did, who said this. I'm going to try to remember. I think it was T.D. Jakes that said this. He said, the rich man, he doesn't need brand name, to announce himself. It's only a struggling poor person, a poor person that will be wearing Gucci just to announce his own, his presence. All right, they wear Gucci shoe, Gucci everything, just to make themselves feel big. All right, but rich people, they're already big. So when they come in with t-shirt, they come in with regular shirt, and then they come into the place and they don't have to climb on a tree. A poor man will need to climb on a tree to get in the spotlight. Let's call them what? Small little person. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any issue with people that are small. I don't have issue with people that are little or people that are short. I don't have issues with them. For me, I believe there are so many little people with very big heart, and you see them even make fun of themselves. I've seen comedians who are midgets. All right, they come on the stage, they make fun of themselves. Those guys, they have the self-esteem that is actually greater than someone that is 6'4". The self-esteem of that guy is greater than anything. It's out of the roof. You know what I'm saying? That self-esteem is out of the roof. They make fun of themselves. They talk jokes about midget, little people and all kinds of stuff like that. And you see people laughing and they laugh also. All right. It all depends on the way you train yourself. So as a little person, you're supposed to believe in yourself, trust yourself, and thank God for creating you to be short. All right. Like me, I always want to associate with the short people because, in my heart, I wish I'm 6'2". I wish I'm 6". But I'm not. I wish I'm 6'2". So recently I started buying shoes with high heel shoes. All because I want to be a little taller. All right. So when I come in, the majority of my friends are tall people. So when I'm actually in their midst like this, I'll be looking up and they'll be talking, I'll be looking up. I don't like that kind of stuff. I hate it. It makes me feel small. It makes me feel small. I don't want to be small. I don't want to feel small at all. So I want to feel big like them. So when I look at them up there, you know, me, I have a very good self-esteem. My self-esteem is out of the roof. But, you know, sometimes I just look at them like, I want to be taller than these guys, man. Why am I little? Why am I this short right here? And I'm 5'11", and I'm 5'11", but I still feel like I'm short. I still feel like I'm short. So when I'm talking to someone that is actually 5'6" or 5'2", I feel good. I'm sorry, I feel good. I feel good when I look down on them and I'm talking to them. And that was why women will always say, I don't want to marry someone that is shorter than me. And I ask them, why not? They say, because I'm going to be looking down on him. There's this psychological effect that creates that when someone you're looking down on somebody, it just make you feel like they are not there. It just make you feel like they are not up to you. All right, it's just so easy to have that feeling that this person doesn't have it. You see, when I'm looking at you down here, I could talk all day long, just looking at you like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you're looking up, and I'm feeling so good that you're looking up to me, but I'm looking down on you. All right, and stuff like that. So women don't want to marry somebody that they're looking down on and stuff like that. But I've seen some women who are taller than their wife, I mean their husbands, and it's still good. And it's still good. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, I'm going to give you my number. I'm going to put my number on the screen right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible when you see that power dynamics and you know people that want to exercise their authority, they want to take control. They want to be in control, and because they want to be in control, they will intimidate every other person around. They always bring anger. Always want to demonstrate anger. They always demonstrate anger, and when they come and they become violent and stuff, the other person will actually pipe down. They'll pipe down, and then they'll be under control. So sometimes some men, they just feel like, I don't have that self-esteem. I don't have that, you know, I have complex and stuff, and the only way I could overcome that is by becoming mean. You know, becoming mean. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. If you are 6 footers, I don't like you. I don't like you because I am jealous. For real, I'm jealous. You know, I'm going to buy shoes with high heel shoes just for me to be a little taller. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you guys if you are 6. If you are 6, I don't like you. All right? I don't like you at all. And don't talk to me again. Don't ever talk to me. All right? I don't like you. All right? And then number 5 that I want to talk about is when a man is going through personal issues. You know, personal issues as in like, you know, health issues, you know, penis not working, penis is too small, premature ejaculation, financial difficulty, my maids are better than me, you know, all kinds of stuff. My brothers and sisters, they left me behind. You know, all of that kind of stuff, everything could make a man to become aggressive and act like that. They'll be nice outside because they want to respect people outside. They'll form it. And they form it. All right, they form it outside, but when they come to the house, they display it. You know, they display that kind of stuff, you know, especially when, you know, somebody, you see, I've seen it, a man who actually is impotent and he didn't tell his wife. He couldn't tell his wife, so he actually managed to. Thank you very much for that $5. God bless you. This super sticker. Super sticker. Thank you very much, Sandra. Sonda. Thank you very much. So the only thing he could do for the wife not to ask him for sex is just to become mean. So he used that as a blocker, you know, to block the wife from coming very close to him. So he just became mean. When you see him outside, he's nice to people outside. He's, you know, communicating with people outside. But when it comes to the house, he will now, you know, use that defensive mechanism just to protect himself and send his wife out of the bedroom or probably don't come near me kind of energy. All right, then he will have that, and then the wife will be able to stay away from him. Some people with some people with premature ejaculation do that also because they know they're not able to satisfy their wives. They will look for a way just to be mean, just to be mean. It's a strategy just for the wife to just be under control. All right, just to be under control. They'll be nice outside. They won't be nice to the wife inside. To be nice, they won't be nice in the home at all. But that's not fair. How long will they continue like that? They're going to continue like that until the woman is actually bold enough to say, we need to talk. Until that woman is bold enough to say we need to talk. And you know, African men, they understand. They know that African women will not talk. They will be going to church to pray. They will be going to church to pray. So let her just continue to go to church to pray while I'm busy just covering my own secret. All right, so I'll be a bully. Let her go to church to be praying. Just go to be praying. So African women can't ask. They can't ask questions like that. They don't. They will never. They don't have that gut to sit a man down and be asking the man, why are you angry? Why are you always aggressive? What is wrong with you? They cannot. They will just be telling it to Jesus. They'll be telling it to the Holy Spirit every day. Well, let's go to church. Let's go tell it to God. Let's tell it to God. And then you go tell it to God and stuff like that. And the guy is enjoying his freedom. All right. So it's possible for him to have personal issues. Maybe he's not making enough money and he's so angry. Maybe his mate, they're all driving Range Rover. They bought a house and they're doing well. And he's not doing like that. It's possible for him to be, it's possible for that to actually get to him. Just not to get to him. I mean, for that to get to him, and then he will become very aggressive at home, very mean at home, and it's going to feel like he's a wicked person. But he's trying to just show you that something's wrong. And if you're a good woman, you're supposed to sit him down and make him a very nice cup of coffee and bring him to your lap. Let him put his head on your breast. That's the breast is sucking. Let him put his head there and you tell him, Tokunbo, it's all well. No problem. We'll take care of everything. What is the problem? Is it money? Is it your job? Is there something disturbing you? Tell me. That's why we're here together. He said, learn to communicate with them, okay? And you will find out that it's going to open up and it will tell you exactly what's going on and you will be able to help. All right? Now, let's go straight to number 6. Past experiences. Past experiences could actually make a man to be aggressive and wicked in the home. Maybe something happened before. Maybe your wife cheated. Maybe you cheated on him. Maybe he caught you chatting with your ex-boyfriend. And that kind of stuff will trigger anger. That stuff is not going to go. I'll be looking at you like, I don't even know what she's doing. I'll be angry as hell. And that anger will always come back. And that's why we always say men don't forgive women. They don't. Some men will say, yeah, I've forgiven you for cheating, but it's never going to go. The attitude is going to change. The attitude is going to change. The way he will behave to you is going to change. The way he talks to you will change. And every time he will talk to you, you will be able to see that pain. The anger will be there inside of whatever it is they're saying. When he goes out, he's very nice to people outside. But by the time he gets back home, he's looking right at the problem right there in his face, and it will change his attitude. It will change his attitude. If you have cheated on a man before, forget it. That man will actually be angry as hell. He's going to be, Paul, how are you doing, Paul Olani? God bless you. He's going to be angry as hell. All right? Or probably he called you are building a house for your mom without his consent. That's going to get him crazy. And he doesn't even have a land yet. He's spending all his money for bills, paying mortgage for you, paying car notes, buying gas in your car, and all kinds of stuff. And you are now taking money to go and build a house for your own mother in the village. That guy is going to be pissed off. Going to be pissed off. Or maybe he caught you rubbishing him with your family members. Some of you women will be talking to your sisters about your husband. You'll be talking to your mom about your husband. It's all kinds of stuff like that. You report your husband to your husband's, your own sister. You'll be playing ping pong with what is going on in your husband's life. By the time that guy will find out, It's gonna be bad. And it's possible for those things to happen like 5, 6, 7 months ago, but the guy's his attitude will still be the same. He will continue to act the same way. He has not forgiven you. All right, he might say, "I've forgiven you," but that stuff is still staring at him, because for a man, we are actually, I don't know, we can hold things, man. We can't handle tough times, but we can keep things. Men, we can keep malice with you for years and not talk to you. Never believe it. Some men will actually keep malice with you, and they will not talk with you for the next 1 year. You will not believe it. They will not have sex with you. They will not eat your food, and they will not talk to you. And they won't talk to you. And you guys will still be living in the same house, and you'll be making that attempt to talk with him, and he'll be snubbing you. You'll be making the attempt and be saying, "Oh, I want to talk to you." He will just look away. He will just look away. He will turn the volume of the TV all the way up to number 100. I don't know, probably you've communicated with the man before. As you started talking, he's just turning the volume up. He's just turning the volume up, and you're looking at him turning it on up, and you'll be wondering, like, what? But I'm trying to talk to you right now. This guy will increase the whole volume all the way up live. And that's actually a response that, hey, I don't want to talk to you. Get away from here. Just don't talk to me. And by the time you walk away, he's going to slow the whole stuff down, bring the volume down, back down to 15. And then we'll continue watching his football, his stuff. So you will understand that this guy don't want to talk to you. And it's possible for him to be like that for months. For months. 8 months. See, somebody said, "My own kept malice for 1 month." For 8 months. Just imagine, 8 months they will not talk to you. All right? When they're going through that flashback of things you have done. Things you have done. And that's why it's very, very important when you're dealing with stuff, handle the stuff very well. Handle it properly. Make sure you kill the seed. Make sure you kill the seed totally, so that there won't be anybody keeping malice. There's nobody still angry, still angry and all kinds of stuff like that. Somebody said mine 9 months. 9 months. All right. You see what I'm saying? This is something where may be struggling with emotional intelligence, making it difficult for them to understand or manage their emotions effectively. All right. They just let it go. They just let it go. Emotional intelligence. They just let it go. They just, that's the way they just feel. They just feel, I'll just do things the way I feel. I'll just say it the way I want to say it. I'll just act the way I want to act it. Okay? It's always very difficult that, probably like about 30% of men who are showing these signs is based on what you have done to them. It's based on what they are going through. It's based on personal issues. It's based on past experiences. It's based on, probably stress or frustration. Now, when you notice something like this, what should you do? The best thing to do is not to start shouting and running all around. All right, I mean, shouting, "Hey, this, oh, this person is this person is that." Stop talking to church pastors. Don't go and be reporting him to church pastors if your pastor is not a qualified relationship counselor or coach. All right? Just don't. Don't be reporting him to the family members. Don't go to your brother, your husband's brothers and be reporting to them, or go to your husband's mother and be reporting to them. It will boomerang. It will come back to you one day. You will come back and tell me that I'm very right. It will definitely come back to you, and when it comes back to you, you're going to be the one that is at fault. You don't want to go there. Don't ever open your ears to family members. Don't even talk to your own family about it. When you go and talk to your family about it, they will always want to be behind you. They want to be behind you. Your family will want to be behind you, and then they will fight the other person. And if you go to report to his own family, they're going to stand behind their own. In the initial state, they may be telling you, "Oh yeah, we're going to talk to him." And then gradually you now start seeing the reaction, that they now start seeing you as a stupid person. Oh yeah, Gladys, you're very right. Lack of good upbringing could actually do that too. You're very right. So don't report them to your family members. You're going to destroy your own marriage, because see, by the time the two of you will actually finish fighting, your families, they will never forget. They are not going to stop. Those ones will never stop. They will never stop. Those ones can never stop. Don't do that. As a man, don't report your wife. As a wife, don't report your husband. Never do it. When you do it, your family members will support you, and they're going to take the fight to a new level. And when they take the fight to a new level, they're going to call the other in-law, and then they will mess up the relationship with those ones too. Sometimes they might not talk, but the reaction, you see the reaction. They say, I don't know. I call them, they refuse to pick my call. You begin to see it is now become a kind of a family fight. That's what they're going to turn it into. By the time the two of you will make up, they will still continue to fight. And they're going to disturb your life. So you don't want to go and be reporting issue to my mother or my father or my whatever, this and this and that. Don't do it. You don't do it. And that's not always the right thing to do. When you do that, you are writing the letter to Wahala. And that Wahala will be there for a long time. You know, the majority of you are fighting in-laws. In-laws are actually giving you tough time. It's because there was a time during that relationship when the relationship was good, you reported the son to the sister. I mean, the husband to the sister. Or you reported, him to the mother. Or you reported him to the father. Or you reported her to her own father, or something happened. And that's how they're going to be seeing you as stupid. And then when they start fighting, that fight, they finish. They finish. Every pain they be having before. All these stories during wedding time that your family demanded for 42 tubers of yam, they will bring it up again. They will bring it up again. You remember that you didn't bring shinap. You said you are a Christian. So you didn't bring the bottle of shinap. They will bring it up again. Okay? Remember you didn't bring the goat with tie. That you say, our own faith, we are Christians, we don't bring goat. They will bring it up again. And then that's how they will continue to fight. And if you are so lucky and so blessed that your father-in-law and mother-in-law, they are not well educated, you are inside of a deep stuff. And inside of a deep stuff. They're going to start bringing all this kind of stuff. So, whenever stuff like this is going on, you need to look for a neutral person. I always want to tell people, always look for a counselor, a coach, or someone who is knowledgeable, who is not a member of the family, to actually consult, talk to that person, and at the end of the whole stuff, you won't see that person no more. And even if you're going to see that person is not a member of your family anyway. That person is not a member of your family. I think I gotta go. I think somebody's waiting for me. Oh? Everybody's waiting for me. I know. This is Wahala for me. I have too many people that are waiting for me. All right. So you see what I'm saying. So for today, I'm going to end it like this. I really wanted to take phone calls before, but I can't. I have 3 kids, and I went to Nigeria to go get some surrogate to have a son from him. So I have 5 for divorce, and currently in Nigeria, Sheriff will serve him paper as soon as he gets back. Sister, you need to talk to me. Talk to me later at the end of this program. Let's talk. I'm not stressed out. I work very hard. I work so hard. I work so hard. People don't know how much of work I do. Yesterday I was doing counseling until like around 11 at night. All right. Day before yesterday, I went to sleep like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then throughout today, it's just crazy that people will just kept on calling. Let me tell you something. Marital situation is crazy. It's everywhere right now. And I still managed to come online for 2 hours to come and do shows like every day. And I still managed to post your questions on Instagram, on Facebook, every day, and that's how I do it every day of my life. The joy here is that every time you go in and then you be in between a husband and wife and they're able to settle, it's a joy. It's a thing of joy for me. It's a thing of joy for me. Okay? It's not even about the money. It's about the family coming together and everything working right. That will keep me going. And I'm so happy about it. And I will continue to do it. But I think I need to rest a little bit. I need to go and find something to eat. And I need to find something to drink. And I need to respond to all of these messages here. There's too many of them. I need to respond to all of these messages here. And then when I'm done, I can come back again at night. Because every time you come at night, like around, if you join me around 10 o'clock every night, you will see that men are majorly the ones that come on my show and let's have a discussion together. So whenever I come, it's always a moment where men will come to discuss things and they always make good points. So if you want to come tonight, if you are not going to parties, want to come tonight, you can come tonight and enjoy the presence of these young men. They come and they talk good. They talk really good. I'm telling you. All right. And don't forget, guys, on the 15th of July, we're having the chemistry. That's the singles meetup here in Houston, Texas. If you are single mother, single, never been married, single father, single mother, widow or widower, you want to attend that conference. It's actually going to be crazy. People are registering already. So if you want to do so, just go on my page. You can send me an inbox message, either to my WhatsApp or probably you can send inbox message to me. I will send the link to you to actually register, and then you will be there on the 15th. I don't want you to go nowhere. All right. So make sure you get your ticket and make it to that place, because this is going to be huge. The auditorium is huge. That place could hold over 1,000 people. Very beautiful, well-decorated place. The DJ is coming to play. We're going to be having finger food for you guys, and you can bring your own drink. Whatever you want to drink, you can bring it. You can bring your alcohol. You can bring your wine. You can bring whatever it is that you drink along when you're coming. And then we are going to be connecting people on the spot right there on the stage. We're bringing people outside. In case you've seen someone you want to connect with, let us know, and we will connect people. And people are going to be given the opportunity to mingle, walk around, dance, collect phone numbers. All right. And if you're very shy, person, and you see someone that you like, or you're a little shy, tell me. I will go to that person and actually bring that person to you and introduce that person to you. And this is actually a closed door party. It's not going to be live on Instagram or anywhere. No pictures are going to be taken. You are going to be there as a private party. Nobody's going to know that you were there. Nobody's going to know you were there. And we are going to give that, anybody coming in, please, no picture taking, no videos recording. It's a private party, and we want to keep it like that, just to respect people's privacy. So when you're coming, always have it at the back of your mind that nobody's seeing you. And just come in there, make your pick, and then you go from there. And get ready for the next one. And the next one will come. And then we want to get ready for the time of testimony, where you will share your testimonies with us. All right. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. If you have been blessed tonight, I really appreciate you for coming. If you have been blessed, I want you to do something for me. Share this video. Let other people get blessed also. All right. If you're on Instagram, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because you'll be able to rewatch all of my shows if you subscribe. And the subscription is just $4.99 in a month. $4.99 a month to subscribe to my channel on Instagram, and you will be able to see all of my old videos right there. You're not seeing them right now because you're not subscribed. So if you subscribe there, you get it. And thank you very much, YouTube. Thank you very much, Facebook, for always coming around. I really appreciate you guys. Please help me to share the video. Let's get the news out there. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.